Hello, and welcome to Marty Minutes, a new show where I, Marty McDonald, take you on a personal and emotional journey through this crazy thing we call life. And who knows, maybe we'll pick up some life lessons along the way. Before we get started, though, this is not replacing my other extremely popular and critically acclaimed show, Reasonable Men. Unfortunately for fans of that show, Abe and Walter decided to go on vacation for 2 weeks, so I made the sacrifice of staying back here and preventing some brain-dead programming from taking our time slot. Not that they invited me, but had they asked, I would have turned them down. Luckily, I think you guys are really going to like this new show. It's the perfect way for you to get to know a little bit more about your favorite TV show host, Marty McDonald. On tonight's episode, I want to talk about a topic that's important, relevant, and I think that we can all relate to. The topic is love. I am fortunate enough to have been married to the same woman for 20 years. I know, like almost everyone out there, probably can't say the same. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because you're stupid. Maybe because you're shy. Maybe you're ugly. Maybe it's a combination of all three. Doesn't matter. The truth is that everyone deserves love, even people like you. Now, allow me to tell you a story about my beloved nephew, Jerry. You remember Jerry? Jerry is, if you probably have never seen him, he's quite the looker. I'm not saying that out of a place of being biased. Walter's been saying that since he was like 10 years old. Anyway, you see, one day I got a call from my sister. Apparently, she had just gotten off the phone with school and Jerry needed to be picked up early. She didn't get much more detail, so being the kind of uncle I am, I drove right to the school, walked right into the main office, and when I did, I saw Jerry sitting there all alone with his face buried in his hands. I was heartbroken. Just seeing my nephew in that state of despair ruined my day instantly. Anyway, we got in the car, driving back to his house, and he refused to say anything. He was dead silent, nothing. I said, what is it, bad grades? Nothing. Someone bully you? You're all emotional because you got picked up? Said nothing. So then I said, what, is this a girl issue? Bingo! That kid started bawling like a schoolyard baby. Right there and then, driving down Main Street. But once the tears started to flow, so did the truth. Evidently, he told me he had asked this girl, Kelly Morgan, out to the prom, and she said no. Then, hold on. Forgot to flush. Ugh. Oh. Well, so, this wasn't a simple request asking Kelly Morgan to the prom. Evidently, from what Jerry said, he went to great lengths to impress her. He showered, put on deodorant, bought her a ticket, and he even sang her a little jingle that he wrote by himself, just to, get her hormones going. But she still refused. Not only that, but she laughed at him. So, maybe that flies in the face of other families, but not in mine, not in the McDonald abode. I asked my wife out 4 times before she said yes. Sometimes you just got to be persistent and court them daily. Sometimes you got to court them hourly. Sometimes by the minute too. Although hourly, I'd limit it to that. But never give up. Be persistent. Sometimes you have to force love. So what did I do? I drove to her house. Yeah, I drove to Kelly Morgan's mother's house. It wasn't that hard either. It's really amazing what you can find online these days. Anyway, drove to her house, and as we walk up to the front door, and actually Walter drove by, which was kind of odd. He didn't even wave. Anyway, I explained the situation to Kelly's mother, and I said, Jerry has something he'd like to say to you. So he was nervous, and he's just fidgeting and fudging, and I'm like, dude, grow up. Be a man. Own this moment. You gotta take life by the horn sometimes. Jesus Christ. So anyway, he says, Miss Morgan, I am very nice. I would never beat your daughter, even if she wanted me to. I don't do drugs. I get good grades. Please talk to Kelly about going to the prom with me. It was beautiful. The tears helped too. That's, yeah, it was a nice moment. Well, despite that, Jerry never got that date. He had to go to the prom with his mother and my sister because they wouldn't give him a refund, and he didn't want to waste a ticket. So what is the moral here? What can we learn from Jerry? I don't know. But the song he wrote was pretty damn good. In the spirit of love, for the first episode of Marty Minutes, I'd like to play it for you as we end our show tonight. Remember, never give up. Love yourself, love your neighbor, and love will find you. This has been Marty Minutes. Good night, everyone.
Hello, Kelly. It's Jerry. I know you don't know me, but I think you should know that I love you. Oh, I love you. I think you're really hot. You make me sweat a lot. Your smile makes my day and makes me feel less gay. I can treat you right. Our future's looking bright. I've seen it in my dreams. You make me want to scream. Listen now, Kelly, please come to the prom with me. I'm not asking, I'm telling. Come by my side before I commit suicide.